It's Lindsay with 3E, and I am going to show you how to create an organized pantry using some modular containers that all fit snugly next to each other in a pantry unit that has drawers. Organizing inside of drawers is a little bit different than organizing inside of shelves, because when you pull everything out, you're mostly looking at the tops. The containers that I used to have were made more for shelves, and you can see why. They stack more vertically like this, which is great for seeing them on a shelf, but not so great when you want to maximize the space inside a drawer. The only way I can get them to fit is like that, and it's not a real good use of space. So I went to Target. It's not necessarily a plug for Target. You can probably find these anywhere, but these are a clear acrylic, BPA-free, dishwasher-safe, top rack only container. On the lids, they have a little bit of a seal, and that is going to be important to make sure that they're airtight, which keeps things from going stale faster. It keeps bugs out. It just keeps your food fresher for longer. So it's always good, no matter what kind of container, whether it's plastic or glass or whatever type of container you want to use, make sure that it has an airtight seal on it. It's going to keep your food fresher. So I've already purchased all my containers. I have already washed and dried all the containers as well. And I started with writing a list, which I recommend that no matter what kind of project you're going to do, in order to save you time and money, make sure that you start with a list. And I went ahead and categorized my pantry contents to figure out what size containers I need. For example, I typically don't have very many dried cherries on hand, so I need a small container. I typically do have a lot of rice or black beans on hand, and so for that I need to use either a larger container or even the jumbo size container. So now that I have my list and I have all my clean containers, I'm going to go ahead and just get started and decant all of these. Another helpful tip is to make sure when planning your containers that you use the container size that fits the quantity that you normally buy. So if you normally buy just a small bag of beans that you scoop yourself at the bulk store, then maybe you need a smaller container. But if you typically buy a 2-pound bag, for example, you might want to make sure that your container can hold that size quantity that you normally purchase in. As you can see on some of my other containers, one of the things that I had done is taped the cooking instructions to the back of the container, so that way I knew exactly how to prepare it. And this is also really great for writing an expiration date on plastic. It writes on glass, and then wanting to wipe it off, just wipes off a napkin or with some soap and water. So that's a really easy way too to mark containers. Mark down a expiration date so you know how old your food products are. It's a China marker is what it's officially called. So now, got all my containers filled, I'm going to put them back into my drawer, and we'll see them all nice next to each other, not wasting any space. Well, I'm almost finished. A lot less wasted space, the containers match, and these small ones can stack on top of each other as well. So there you have it, just a couple of ideas for you to get your pantry space organized and simplified. Feel free to give the video a like or comment below any other areas that you find to be challenging in your own home. I can make another video and give you some helpful tips on how to simplify and organize your space. Thanks. See you soon.